Uche Nwosu. And for those who are actually either Biafrans or the ignorant Biafra haters outside Biafra, they will say, you see, Maiyegun, the people you are defending, look at them. They have just kidnapped. Because when the kidnapping first happened, they didn't say police arrest him. It was gunmen kidnapped Uche Nwosu. And as you would expect, the developing story will be, it must be IPOB. You know what? Tell me, if this video appears to you as an arrest on a Sunday of one of them, a former governorship candidate in Imo State, by the police, maybe they can then probably tell us that we should stop blaming IPOB. Now them they do unknown gunmen, whatever they are going to cook up. Tell me if this looks like an arrest to you.
Where are they shooting? Jesus! Who can see how they are treating the women? Jesus! They have kidnapped Uche Nwosu. They have kidnapped Uche Nwosu. Plate number Abia UMA 110AA. They have kidnapped Ugumba, put Ugumba in a car boot. Jesus! Ugumba was just been kidnapped. Oh my God! They have kidnapped Ugumba. They have kidnapped Ugumba. Wow! They let them down. He lost. Who are those people? Who are those people? Go ahead. Where? They just kidnapped Ugumba. Who are they? What are you waiting for? Who are those people? Who are they? Who are they? Who are those people? They just kidnapped Ugumba. Who are they? Who are they? Let them down. Those are gunshots. Let them down. Who are they? Blood of Jesus. Inside the church. Inside the church. Let them down. Jesus. They said they have a inside. Jesus. I'm not watching you. These are gunshots. Danger. Oh my God. Jesus. They let them down. Who are they? They came to the church and kidnapped the woman. Let go. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus. They let them down. Who puts on them? Who puts on them? Who puts on them? Has kidnapped the woman. Where is she? Purpose of the man just kidnapped Ugumba Nwosu. Blood of Jesus. We are getting fucking done to. Purpose of the man security just abducted Ugumba Nwosu. Hope Uzodinma just abducted the Wobucha Wosu. Jesus.
Jesus don't suffer. Today, yesterday was just Jesus' birthday. 24 hours after Jesus' birthday, Hopeless Uzodijo kidnapped Uche Nwosu. Because he can do it, yeah. That is the Nigeria we are talking about. You see, that's Uche Nwosu. Uche Nwosu, if Uche Nwosu was the governor, he will do the same thing. That's what they do. It is dog eats dog. Man eats man. That's them. But when you look at the people, because that can be you, the same way they can say, that Maiyegun, oh yeah, pick him up. They will beat me up and push me. Okay, that's a former governorship candidate. They dragged him out. His own policemen with guns. You see all of them. They were just looking. Dragged them, pushed him inside the boot. They drove him off. When they get to halfway, they will tell him to come down, come and sit inside the car. Governor want to see you. That's a lawless country. There are some of us are saying it is unacceptable. It should be unacceptable. But many Nigerians are pretty much, like I said, everybody is waiting for his own turn. The man who was the most powerful man in Imo State just a few years ago, who is now claiming that he's been haunted, and as usual, is now a victim of the same power he wielded for 8 years and left the people of Imo State better? Did he leave you better? I'm talking about this man. His response.
This is him, knowing his style of constant lying on daily basis of issues, which has resulted to bad governance in the state. But I don't want the police to get involved. I don't want the APC government led by Buhari to get involved in a matter like this that will tarnish the image of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The governor of Imo State is enough embarrassment to this nation and to democracy, and must never be allowed anymore to continue to have his way on some of this his wicked acts. Why should police go to the church to arrest people and arrest individual innocent person? What is the story they've written about him? I'm waiting to hear the story. I can assure you this will be a political motivated and cooked up story now they're going to come up with, which will also leave everyone a regret of the lies of this governor, who knows nothing but crookedness. Imo people are in so much pains because of one man, so much insecurity because of one man, bad government because of one man, and because he feels he has the backing of the federal government or backing of the police or army or SSS for him to do all this evil to mankind. I think Hope Uzodinma must be called to order. He must stop this. This is one arrest too many, has led to me and members of my family. There was just no justifiable reason for the police to have gone into the church to carry on such shooting next night. Even the security attached my family could not, because they identified the policeman. Why go to the church? Why the shooting? Why do you have to drag the innocent boy on the floor? Why do you have to beat him up? Why do you have to push my wife? Why do you have to push my daughter? Why do you tear their clothes? This is not what we asked for. But the good news anyhow is that I now know that Uche Nwosu is in the hands of the police. And the police will have to tell the world what Uche Nwosu has done to deserve this treatment, and why the church was put in disarray because of one arrest of innocent citizens. I'm waiting to hear what story that the government must have framed against Uche Nwosu. I'm still waiting for him to make public. I challenge him to make public on second those who are behind IPOB, or he should accept responsibility as being the person behind this security in Imo State. Enough of this is enough of this in this country. And if somebody of my level in this country, a former governor, a sitting senator, would go through this kind of humiliation, I wonder what happens for ordinary citizens in Nigeria. This is wrong, and this must be condemned in its entirety. And I'm asking the police now to officially release the offense of Uche and why they arrested the church. So the world can understand what this family has done wrong or what Uche has done wrong. They should not bring his local politics to bear on the image of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The same way you got me arrested, the same way you got the police to get me arrested, I got saved by just one single policeman who advised me to move into the police pickup quickly because the other was to shoot me. And yet nobody said anything about it. It took the intervention of President Mohamed Buhari at that time to get my release. But this evil must never be allowed to thrive anymore. And so Hope Uzodinma must be called to order and must stop this act of nonsense from now henceforth. He must stop it. His evil ways cannot thrive for too long. How can you disrupt somebody's mother's burial? Suspend honorable members for attending somebody's burial?
Yes, that is Rochas Okorocha. Some of my friends love to call him Rochas Okoro Awusa. He is lamenting. Let us speak his, I decided to talk on this because it's so important. He said something when he was talking. He said, Uche Opuzo danger. Use the police, his own security men, to kidnap Uche Nwosu so that they can link Uche Nwosu with the insecurity in Imo State. And at the same time, link him to IPOB. Did you hear that? I told you. If you have paid attention to the timeline of all of the insecurity going on in eastern Nigeria, including these sudden ones that they call themselves Biafra National Guard, the ones that turned cannibals, taking pictures of human beings they killed, and the rest of that. If you look at the timeline of how they all came to happen, 2021, people have been fighting for Biafra. Even when Nigeria military were shooting the Biafrans, when they were shooting the IPOB members, killing them, there was nowhere anybody would say they were attacked by IPOB or anywhere or threatened. Never. 2021, Project Hopeless Uzotinjo. And with what late Mailafia told us, that by the end of 2021 and beginning of 2022, they will push Nigeria into a civil war. Go and see what they are doing in Imo State. Go and see what they are doing in eastern Nigeria. They call it Operation Golden Dawn. People of Izombe, where Hopeless Uzodinjo collected over 10 billion, $150 million to set up a Ruga. The people of Izombe, they have paid with their dear lives, military bombardments. And when they kill them, they always turn around to call them IPOB members. IPOB members. People of Izombe, people of Olu, people of Ozu, and many other parts of Imo State, where terror suddenly appeared and they rained it on them under the command of Hopeless Uzodinjo. And when you swing to the right, sometimes he will tell you the reason why the insecurity in Imo State is because of what Nnamdi Kanu is telling people. When he wakes up on the other side of the bed the other time, he will tell you IPOB have nothing to do with the insecurity in Imo State or eastern Nigeria, but majority of it is all political. First, they rose up, IPOB and ESN, they broke the prison in Owerri. When then he woke up the next day and he said, no, IPOB has nothing to do with it. But people that did it, they came from outside Imo State. IPOB might have possibly influenced them, but they are not the ones who broke into Owerri. Hopeless Uzodinjo is the Uthman Danfodio that Buhari needed to break into the heartland of Biafra. And if it's going to cost blood, Hopeless Uzodinjo is willing to give, and he has been given. Look at the characters who have been with Buhari before Hopeless Uzodinjo came on. Majority of them, yeah, Buhari considered them as just lackeys who have no substance. They have never really given him Igbo land. They have never really taken him, give him that what he wanted all his life, the blood of the Igbo people, right? They have never really given it to him most of the time. But Hopeless Uzodinjo came. Insecurity in Igbo land increased, and suddenly innocent people they are serving the Okorochas their own breakfast too. So think about it for a minute. Some of you may not really see much to this, but to some of us who are always tracking all the development in every part of Nigeria, I'm talking about the development of this crime that these guys, it's like a syndicate. Many of us who track them, yeah, this is so significant. Think about this for a minute. If they had killed him, if Uche Nwosu died today, you remember this PDP guy that they killed in Imo State, Gulak. You remember Gulak? You remember when they killed Akunyele's husband, late Akunyele's husband, Dr. Akunyele? And when you look at all the stories surrounding the death, and how much they desperately did to drag IPOB into it. Some of you who are outside Igbo land who love all these things because they suit your fancy, you still hold on to that. IPOB, they killed Dr. Akunyele's husband. They killed Gulak. They are the ones killing this and that. I say, come on, can you please calm down for a second? What is the relationship between IPOB and Gulak? What is the relationship between Gulak, Okorocha, Nwosu, and then Hopeless Uzodinjo? And when you look at them both, who benefits from Gulak getting killed, IPOB, or Hopeless Uzodinjo, or Okorocha, or APC, or themselves? Professor Dora Akunyele's husband, Dr. Akunyele, is never an opposition of a Biafra or IPOB. He's always been, according to his own public record, a philanthropist who built a medical center right there in Igbo land that gives what they call free medical care to the poor Igbo people. So why would IPOB killing? And what would his death bring for the IPOB? No relationship. But what would his death bring to the projects that Hopeless Uzodinjo and APC are funding in Imo State and in Igbo land? Chaos, fear, uncertainty, division, lack of trust, and so many other things that will make an average Igbo man to ask, why did they kill that man now? And yes, why did they kill that man? So if all of us pay attention very well, you will realize that if Uche Nwosu had died, when they push him into the boot and all of that, the news this evening, unknown gunmen killed Uche Nwosu, Okorocha's son-in-law. And then by tomorrow morning, they would have killed God knows how many innocent Biafrans that they will pick up everywhere, shoot them, and say we have arrested. And you know who is going to champion that? Opuzodinjo, the governor, is the one that will do the press statement. We are working to arrest the person who killed Uche Nwosu. So the point I'm trying to make here is this: we know who are behind the insecurity, and we know who are being blamed for the insecurity in Eastern Nigeria. Same thing that is happening in in Northern Nigeria. We know those behind the insecurity in Northern Nigeria, and we know those they would rather blame. No joke. Listen, there are Northerners who believe that the reason why there is insecurity in Northern Nigeria is because Nnamdi Kanu is asking to break up Nigeria. And I'm not even joking. Even Kaduna State Governor, Littlefinger, he publicly said that the terrorist killing and the kidnapping people in northern Nigeria, yeah, they are not as dangerous as IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu. When they asked him why, how, he said, the terrorists who are killing people in northern Nigeria and kidnapping people there, they are criminals, no doubt, but they are not planning to break Nigeria. But you see that those IPOB, they want to break Nigeria. That's a bigger crime than killing innocent people in northern Nigeria. So if you then look at, you say, well, we know those behind it, and they blame them too. They say it's because these people always say they want to break up Nigeria. That is why Nigeria is divided. You get what I mean now? So the other part is that, which I also want us to grab from this conversation again, is this, especially on this incident, yeah, is that even if you feel like that's how Nigeria is, even if you feel like untouchable today, everything around you seems like you can care less, you care not. What's it concern you with anybody we know where they get oppressed or what have you? Just know that Nigeria happens to Nigerians every day in their thousands, in hundreds of thousands. It's just that some are more extreme. When Nigeria hits them, it hits them below the belt. Sometimes they never recover until they die. You see that comfort zone that you are, that makes you think, yeah, this is all noise, rabble-rousing, and the rest of that. You know me, personally, I'm waiting for a day where the people who are at the bottom of the ladder, the millions who are being trampled upon now, majority of them whose economic power has been stolen from them, right? Plundered by these rogues. And I'm waiting for a day that some of them will stop worrying about what they are going to eat tomorrow morning. Rather, they are going to be more interested in using their energy and their existence for their freedom from the shackles of these criminals. I'm waiting for that time. I can rant from now for the next 2-3 years. Yes, telling everybody the same thing, right? But you, in your comfort zone, where you are, don't feel too comfortable. Okay, don't feel too comfortable. You may have the privilege now. My friend, shut up. You don't understand. You think it's easy to rule a country, blah, 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 because somebody is paying for your free lifestyle and you can speak and defend them. You're going to lose it. You see, Okorocha, after looting Imo State for 8 years, he wanted to replace himself with his own son-in-law, right? And he also put himself, he also put himself in the National Assembly, in the chamber there, as a senator. So it was meant to be a sort of a family fiefdom, yeah? But from nowhere, Nigeria happened to him. Even though he is still a senator, but look at him. Somebody else who has the power to tell the police to beat him up, they would say they should pick him up and beat him up anytime. That's not a country. A country whereby, even if you think making all the money in the whole world is all you need to break even from whatever what the injustice that Nigeria represents, yeah, even making money doesn't give you any of that freedom. Somebody who is a little bit above you will trample upon you, and they will still say you are one Nigerians. Okorocha is lamenting that why would you go into the church and arrest him? Why would you go into this and that and beat him up? Why did you push my wife? Why did you push my daughter? Did Okorocha not see what they did to Omoyele Sowore? Did the likes of Okorocha not see what they did to Nnamdi Kanu? Did the likes of Okorocha not hear or read what they did to Igboho? But guess what? Waiting concern them with what's my business with Sowore? What's my business with Kanu? That's their own business now. Exactly. As some of you feel comfortable that Sowore, Kanu, and all these things they are doing to them, since they are not you, what's your business? You will get to your business and you will feel it. Yeah? You will feel it. It's not because you won't find your way out of it. If you can, or you may not, you may get killed in the process. Just like these people I've mentioned, I've done nothing wrong in this regard. But some of you rogue and criminals, you looked away because you could look away since you are untouchable. You see, Nigeria that you have now, every one of you is touchable. Okay, everyone is touchable. And Okorocha and some of those who are still probably pretending right now that all this injustice is none of their business, or wherever it is, including you watching me right now, sitting right there in your house, right there, in your house, wherever you live abroad. Maybe it is Canada or London or Dublin or where else? New York or wherever you live outside Nigeria. Waiting concern me with all these things. All of this now just story. It will touch you. Everybody will have a bite of it, right? So we have people who have stood up repeatedly and they have been bullied. Some of them have been killed. But if we have the number of so many of us who still have our freedom today, Princess, it's like Princess said she can't hear me. Is there any other person who can't hear me? Just come out of the, you know what, if you can't see me but you can hear me, come out of the broadcast, okay, on your device, then go back on again. Everything will work out fine if you do that, since it is not general, except if we have other people who are having problems. I'm going to open the line very soon now, because my own 1 hour is up now, but I'm going to steal about 5 minutes of your time. Then I'm going to open the line. So for everyone who wants to add their own voice. So the Nigerians that they have made poorer, okay? The Nigerians that they have made poorer, we know why, we know how, okay? The most we can do is to continue to tell them that if they will love it, if they love it right there, like as they are on the ground, if they love it there, they can stay there. But for those who don't love it to be on the ground where they are trampled upon, yeah, they should stand up. Join those who are also standing up until we make that number. It is a big thing, and it is a long thing too, yeah. But for those of us who still have our freedom, yeah, we should always remember it's not going to last. If you are a Nigerian, all right, whatever you enjoy right now and every other thing you probably read about Nigeria or you listen to from people like myself, they are not meant to scare you. They are meant to prepare you. They are meant to make you understand what you are going into. Now, if you understand it and you feel like, wow, that's terrible, that's unacceptable, like myself saying it right now, then that means you will join the advocacy. You join us. You will convince other person. You will explain to them why this is unacceptable. This is how it works there. You may think your money may work for you. Oh, my money will speak for me. I do brag. Me, I'm guilty of that too, right? I'll sit down there and I'll be like, if I go to Nigeria, I'll just pay some security guys. Maybe I can pay maybe 6 people with 6 AK-47, 2 pilot car, 1 pilot car, 1 cover car, my car or any other car, 2 cars in the middle, and I can always enjoy my life for 2 weeks. I'll go to Nigeria. Since if anybody won't near me, police get gone and all of that. But on a second thought, I was just deceiving myself. Your money won't save you when Nigeria hit you, okay? And it's so bad that just like I showed you earlier, the empathy, the humanity, the what do you call it? The love that you would expect, the human love that you would expect from an average human being, Nigerians don't have them that way. It is something that, if I hang on, it's like I've got my first caller. So it is, one moment. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm fine. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now, please give me a minute. I want to try and fix something about my video. I don't know what is wrong with my streaming app. It's been kind of lagging and all that. But bear with me. Stay on the line. Don't go anywhere. I'll bring you back in a minute, okay? I'll be back. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
General. Hey, in fact, I'm very happy to be able to talk to you today.
Me too, sir.
I always enjoy it. My name is